Right now we're just crawling through. This is like a dungeon. Essentially this game, what it turns into, kind of end game, dungeon crawler. You're just looking for better gear to make your character as strong as it can be, so that you can do higher difficulty tiers, higher difficulty dungeons. You just kind of be the strongest of your character type in the game, really. You're just building towards complete domination. So I stopped playing this game in 2023, probably due to like a Call of Duty release or whatever was coming out at the time, kind of drew me away from this game. But yeah, I mean, it's just a dungeon crawler. You got 6 skills here on the bottom, and I'll show you here in a second. What I'm doing right now is kind of timed. So, give me a moment here. So here you've got all your different gear slots. There's a ton to learn. The learning curve about how to get the best gear in each slot. So that's kind of what you're doing after the end game. And the end game meaning everything that's 70 plus. So you kind of rank your character to level 70, and then from there it turns into going through the different torment levels. Build on my paladin, JJ, is Blessed Hammer and Arbiter. So you get all the best gear, but then it doesn't stop there. It's not just about the gear, even though there's a ton to learn about the best gear you should have for the type of character you have. You've got these 6 skills down here. So we've got the skill tree here. Massive skill tree. Massive. So each one of these little squares depicts what square goes on the bottom here. For your QWER, your left click and right click, each square represents one of these. So as you can see, you kind of just pick all the way down through this tree. Once you're through this tree and you reach level 70, that's when the end game starts, and that's when you unlock. If you thought this was crazy, if you thought the skill tree was crazy, you then unlock the Paragon boards. There are 5 boards that you connect. 5 boards that you connect, again, all building towards the strongest version of the character that you're trying to build and play. And there's websites out there, of course, there's YouTube videos out there, there's streams like mine where you can kind of watch the action as it happens, as it builds, and we kind of just build together. In this community, I don't really seek out those websites, and I'm not trying to follow a specific build so much, but I have the community get involved. People who know much more about this game come in here and tell me how to do things, tell me how to be better, tell me what I should do with my gear, kind of all that stuff. You know, we kind of build together as a community. I believe there's 300 levels to the Paragon board, so I'm at level 202 on my Paragon. And then outside of that, kind of as you're building all those things, then you've got the torment levels, essentially difficulty levels for the game itself. I'm in torment 8. It goes all the way up to torment 12, but you have to have the right amount of gear. You have to have the right build on the Paragon and the skills, and be having everything work together as best as you can to even think about getting to torment 12, to even think about getting there. So of course you need a lot of health, a lot of armor, a lot of spell resistances, and you have to have really good gear that's hitting for billions and billions of damage to even think about getting into tier 12. Outside of that, another really popular thing in this game is the pit. It's called the pit. You kind of teleport to the pit whenever you want, and the pit has 150 levels. I can show you guys that here in a little bit when I get out of this dungeon. But the pit has 150 levels, and there's a leaderboard to it for how fast people can clear the pit at the highest level. So for those of you that are seeking leaderboard prowess, that's a good spot. I think the explanation of Diablo I just gave was pretty good, so I hope that was helpful for you, Watsons. And I think I might even make that into a little YouTube video. Like, that was great. That was probably my most succinct explanation of the game. So hopefully that'll help other people. I appreciate you asking and have an interest in the game, and hopefully that explanation will help other people. I think I said a whole bunch of things that would probably help people. You know, thinking about getting into Diablo, watch this video. See if it's for you.